All right, welcome everybody. We're back here on American Farmer, and we've got a lot of work to do. We're gonna start streaming. This is episode 5 and 6, and we're gonna get right to it. We still got some unfinished field work we didn't get from last time. All our soybeans are ready to go. All our fields are ready to harvest. So we're gonna see what we can get done. But right now, we have got to get in this tractor, and we have got to get it emptied. So we get this emptied out. And then we've got some gravity wagons that need to be emptied out. Alright, that's going to be a pain. So we're going to have to change that right now and make it to where our equipment stays running. That way, it will always run. So we're definitely going to fix that right now. Oh, wait, that thing stays running because we really need this. Alright, here we go. Now we're back in business. We got 2 gravity wagons in the field need to be dumped out. We got to get this dumped out. I got 2 combines full of corn. We got to get the corn out of it. We still got probably 5,000 liters of corn in those 2 tractors, or in the 2 combines. We've got to get that out. And I'm going to get this auger wagon empty, and we're going to go take it over there and finish emptying it out. We're going to take the corn heads off. I don't think we have any more corn ready to go right now. So we're going to go back over here and get this happening. So we got the combines ready to go. We got a semi if we need to. We've got 2 auger wagons full. We got to get them dumped out. And then we can move on. We can do. I don't, like I said, I don't know if we got any more corn. We got this wheat. Wheat, sorghum. We got soybeans on the other side of the railroad tracks. We got to get all these emptied out. Get that started. We'll just get out of that one, let him dump. Run over here to our, this is our 9610. Let's go ahead and get this one dumped out. We'll get the pipe put in. Let's get this thing moving. I don't think we have any more corn at all, so we may switch up to, we'll go ahead and switch heads. Let's go run over here and switch heads. And while they're picking, we will finish our get our grain wagons emptied out, and we'll have to switch our auger around. Like I said, I don't think we got any more corn, so we'll have to get our auger switched around. Everything should be beans, sorghum, wheat. That's all we have right now. So we're going to drive over here. Our headers are all the way on the other side of the barn over here. We're going to drop these off. We'll just put these back in the barn right now. Let's just get this done. Get these put in here. We're going to grab a grain platform. That way we can get with it, and we'll start doing some wheat. Get in here without tearing everything up. Anyway, perfect. Let's drop that there. I don't know what I got going on now. There we go. Okay, so it's not exactly the best idea to try to cram this in here. But that's all right. We're going back on the road again. Get moving. Let's go ahead and get this. Now these headers, this one's probably a little bit bigger than this machine would actually have used, but this is the smaller one that has the level mod, the actual where you can control the header, and that's going to allow us to harvest much faster. So once we get this started, we're going to have to be pretty quick getting some of these grain wagons empty, because this thing's going to really move fast. Let's see. Let's go ahead and move that down. There we go. All right, here we go. Let's just get this thing going. Let's get the field opened up, but we don't have to worry about our helper not getting all the ends done like they're supposed to. But with this mod, though, it's going to allow us to go the full 19 miles an hour, so that's pretty nice. But the bad thing is we're going to be really full really quick, so we're going to be busy on the grain wagons for sure. Go ahead and get this done, and that way we can hire him out, and it won't take him very long. Like I said, I mean, look at that, we're almost 4,000 right now, so we got a lot of work ahead of us. I got to get this taken care of. We got to get the auger wagon over here. I do have the Mack hooked up to the trailers, so we may be doing that. Got to get our auger switched around. Got the 4230 hooked to it. Got to get that moved. And that way we can move, we can put that in a different bin, because right now we've got, I think both those auger wagons hold like 12,000, so we're going to have somewhere around 30,000 corn. I've come up with a goal for this series. I was making the videos. I thought I'd just go ahead and live stream it. But my goal for this series is to, we spent $10 million building this American farm. So if this is the first time you're tuning in, I highly suggest that you go look at the other 4 episodes. That way you know exactly where we're at and what's going on. All right, well, that's that. We're going to have to switch combine now. Yeah, we'll just run over to it because it's just right over here. So there's our 4955. It's hooked up with the 2 little gravity wagons. Each one of those was 12,000, and we gotta get this switched. Let's get this put in. Let's go over here and get our other header. Get this thing to the field, and as you can see, we've already got a full combine. Can't even get the field opened up. So we do have this trailer to empty too. Probably not gonna get that today, but that's all right. But right now, we're going to have our hands really, really, really full on this farm. Really should make this like multiplayer, and maybe people can come help. Maybe in the future, we'll try that. But right now, I'm not even going to mess with putting this in the barn. I'm just going to put it right there. We'll back this up, pull this thing out. And that way we can go ahead and get coupled up to it real easy. So we're only using John Deere equipment. We're only using equipment from the 1970s, 1980s, and 1990s. There is some equipment that might be close to the 2000s. And there's actually some combines that I thought about maybe getting that are early 2000s models that are out in the mod hub. We are on console, and all these mods are available in the mod hub. So if you see something that you like or think it's cool or you want to try it out, it's in there. I have done some mod reviews on a lot of this stuff. Actually, these combines, the 9610 and 9600, I have done. So if you're curious, check out the channel, and they're definitely in there. This mod here I've mentioned, but I have not done a review on it. This is the tool level height control. It's for combines and I believe some of the choppers as well. But what it does is I don't think it does it on purpose, but it allows you to run the full speed, like as you can see that I'm doing right now. So that's very nice. We're going to go ahead and pick this right here. What happened right here is I had a hired worker, and for some reason he decided that he needed to plant a strip of wheat across our cornfield. So we're just going to go ahead and get this out of the way. Unfortunately, we had to fire him, but that's what happened there. That's why there's a strip of wheat right in the middle of our cornfield, because the hired helper went to planting and I was busy doing something else and didn't realize that he was planting all our fields in corn, or planting wheat across our cornfields. So that's why there's a weird strip of wheat right through the middle of our field. Let's see. Now let's get over here. I wanted to get these fields opened up. That way they'll run on their own with no problems. But as you can see, we're already into a problem where our combines are full. And I don't have anything to dump it into other than the Mack. But we do have our auger wagon and we have 2 gravity wagons. So we will get that taken care of here just shortly. Hopefully it can make this run down here. And we'll just do a double. I'll just pull a wagon and we'll dump them both. And then we'll get these 2 hired. And we'll get this field whipped out pretty quick. I'm not making straw because I don't have anything to pick it up. So I was just trying to do the older equipment, and I don't know if there's any forage wagons in there that are of older age. Some of the equipment that we have is not John Deere, but we went ahead and painted it John Deere green because it may or may not have had that piece of equipment, but we were able to make it John Deere green. So we did go ahead and do that. So there's a few pieces of equipment we got that aren't John Deere, but we went ahead and made them look like they're John Deere because that was the option that we had. So let's put this right here. We'll just go ahead and clog up traffic because nobody cares. We'll jump out of here. Where are they at? Well, let's go ahead and get these done. This is enough. It'll empty both. We'll be able to get both combines empty. So here's this is 4955. I had intended to use it a lot more, but really it hasn't got much love at all. I used the 7810. We got a 7810 in there. We got a 4440. We got the 8960, which is 370 horse. That's our biggest tractor. We've got a little 710 John Deere. We've got this 42, that's a 4240. That's our little loader tractor. So let's see, we want to swing in here like this. So the 4240 is just kind of a general purpose tractor, but this is actually this one was meant to pull a planter, and I don't know, or a drill, and actually I just used the 4-wheel drive. I used the 8960 and I used the 7810. So this thing really didn't get any use, so to speak. And I'm not really sure. I've never used these before, so hopefully they're not going to cause us a lot of trouble. So if they are, we may have to do something different. It's not looking like I'm going to be able to get it dumped out. Well, that's silly. Why can't I dump that out? Oh yeah. No, that's still corn. So alright, I don't know. We'll deal with this later. We'll just get this thing out of the way. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff going on in the field. Let's just turn that off and we'll just get out. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on in the field, and I'll just have to figure out what the deal is later. We'll go ahead and let's go get the combines empty right now. Let's take the Mack over, do that. I'll come back, get the 8960. We'll dump it out, and then we'll be good. And then we'll just park the semi aside, and we'll use the auger wagon to chase them. Which, is going to be quite a lot. Going to be really, really busy trying to get them caught up, or trying to stay caught up with them. So maybe we can get just enough time we can move an auger out of the way, get that auger moved, and then we will be able to start putting this wheat into one of the bins. So let's see if we can get squished in here and get that dumped in there. I don't know why this one's not dumping. Don't make much sense. There, we'll go ahead. There it is. My game running. We're going. Perfect. Hopefully it's, I don't know if that's going to be enough. Might have to back up and fill the other part of it. Anyway, we get this done. We'll get this truck out of the way. We'll get the loader back to work. Get all these, or get the other tractor back to work. No, it's already full. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and get this thing pulled up. There we go. And get that filled up. And then we can get them all both back to work. And then we'll have this field whipped out in no time. Alright, perfect. I'm going to get this truck moved. I'm just going to move it right over here. And then we'll be able to chase back and forth to it with the 8960 and the auger wagon that we have. So we'll just go ahead and let's get this thing lined up, get the pipe put in. We'll go ahead and get him in here and moving. So with the pass around the field, we shouldn't have any problem with them screwing up and not doing the ends. A lot of times the AI fails to do the end of the field, which I'm sure you've all run into the same issue, but I like to make at least a pass around the field. Or if it's got a lot of trees on one end, I'll make a couple passes just so I don't have to worry about it. But if you make your passes on the end, you don't have to worry about it. For the most part, they'll be okay. The AI tends to have some issues sometimes, and they mess up now and then, but that's okay. As long as you can get the field opened up, generally you won't have a whole lot of problems with it. So that's the whole reasoning for that. And then that way they have plenty of room to turn around. And it works out perfect. So there. Let's go ahead and get that going. He's going. Everybody's going. They're happy. Let's get this thing emptied out. We really got to have this. So I know this isn't the biggest auger wagon, but I figured it was kind of more like 80s, 90s-ish stuff instead of the super ginormous ones that that's in the game. So that's what I was trying to do, is trying to stay with equipment that was 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. I mean, we would do 60s if there was something in here, 60s probably. But that's why some of the stuff is small, because that's the whole purpose. We're trying to do that era of equipment. So that's why that's that way. Originally, I wanted to put the corn in that big bin, but my auger's not tall enough. So I gotta get one of those, the big gigantic convey all. I gotta go get one of those. It's the only way I'm gonna be able to get the corn in there. So let's get this dude moved over here. We're gonna have to make some really quick footwork because the Mac's already halfway full. This only holds 24. So this will empty both of them. So we gotta get into this thing. Let's get this folded back up. We'll fold that. That'll lift up. I'll be good to go here in just shortly. Our auger's all. Okay, I have no idea why our auger did that. That's crazy. So, alright, so we'll unfold our auger again, because that's just not good. So I want to move that. Well, as long as it'll let us pull away, that's fine. So that one's got corn in it, so we'll just come back to that. I don't know why these little gravity wagons won't empty. That's for another day. We'll just figure it out. Maybe the trigger is really super duper sensitive. I don't know. Let's see if we can back this up and get lined up pretty close. I'm going to have to raise that up just a little bit. And I think that's going to work for us. Perfect. There, now we'll go ahead and swing this out and around. All right. All right, let's run over here. Let's get this dude. Let's go. We gotta get these combines empty. They're all full right now. Looks like they did pretty decent. Looks like they got a little bit done. So probably we get these both emptied. This will probably be enough to fill a Mac, and then that's gonna be it. They'll be full again, and then this field should be wiped out. So we're gonna do a little driving through the wheat. So there's that aspect of realism that's not going to happen, but that's okay. We'll come in here and get this done, get this dumped off. Go over and get the other one dumped off. I think this wagon, yeah, I think I can get both of these in this wagon. I hope. We will soon see. I do not remember. Alright, still filling, still filling, still filling. Still filling. Nope, there he goes. He's back to work. Now we gotta get over here and get this other one. So we'll get over and get this other one, and we will get him emptied out. And that way he can get back to work. We'll just drive right through the cornfield too. Let's get him over here. We'll get right over here. Get this one emptied out. So we're at 11,000. I think this holds 24,000. So we should be okay. Go ahead and get our pipe put out, ready to go. And then we get him emptied out. We'll put this in the Mac. Hopefully the Mac's not completely full. We're going to go back over to the farm because we got to get back to the 42. Well, no, we have it set up, so we're good. We're all right. So we're good for right now. Right now, we're just going to chase these combines. I think that field over there, one or two, both of those fields maybe are planted in wheat as well. So that's probably what we'll do. If we have time, we might move over to one of those fields. But we'll get this done. We'll get this field done for sure. We've already got our corn picked. This is actually the second episode where we have this. Well, I guess second and third. This is going to be 5 and 6. So this will put us actually the second time that we're harvesting. We harvested the corn in the last episode, which has been it's probably been a couple weeks since I made one. But what it is this right here this is like the best place, I think. I've got different videos made about it, but this is one of the best places, I think, to make a farm in Elm Creek. And this just happens to be an American farm that we built. And I used a lot of old school stuff, but I did use some new school stuff. But this is kind of more of a farm, more of what I think. It's kind of like a depiction of what I think an American farm would be right now. I'm not saying that the super duper modern farms don't have bigger and better stuff, but a lot of the farms around here, this is how they would have been set up. A lot of older buildings, and then as the farm grows with the newer buildings farther away. And that's how a lot of them are here. And then the grain system's the same reason I set it up that way. There is some where you can just drive up and dump your whole truck, whole semi in them. But for the most part, in the 80s and 90s where I grew up, you used an augers and you dumped them in the grain bins. So that's why we're doing it that way. It's a little more complicated, but that's why we're doing it that way. And with this mod on the head, on these combines, it's absolutely crazy. As you can see, I can't even keep them emptied out. So we're going to like, maybe when we get to the soybean harvest on the other side of the railroad tracks, it won't be so bad because it takes a lot longer to fill them up. But honestly, it probably won't give me much time. Because as you can see, this is taking quite a bit of time. So, yeah. He's liable to be on. Well, I know we're about done now, so it don't matter. We'll go over here and get this one emptied out. He's going to go all the way down, probably stop, and then that will be... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Got in here too close. So he'll be done. He'll come back. They're going to stop and get all jammed up right here. So let's get this one emptied out. I'll just jump out and just go ahead and stop him because he's gonna cause trouble already. I can see it. Well, that's not good. Normally you could jump over it. I can't get over it. So we'll just stop him right here. Just leave it going. Get this done. Get this thing out of the way. And we are almost completely full. And we are full. We're really close. So we'll get this over here out of the way. Right over here. We'll jump right back out. And then that happens. So let's back up. Let him go so he's all good and happy. And we'll just finish this out ourselves. So man, we're still full. So you can't get the whole combine in there. That's unfortunate. So we'll go ahead and get this strip done. And I guess we'll meet up with the other combine and we'll just do a double dump again. Missed a little spot or two. So we'll just turn that off. Well, I don't know what he's doing. He should have went all the way down. We'll go ahead and let's get this pipe out. I'm going to bring that combine up here and I'll get that pipe out. And then we're going to go dump the auger wagon and hopefully the mac's not full. And if it is, that's okay. Then we're going to go take it over to the bin and we'll get it dumped out. How much is this thing? Ah, it's not doing too bad. Why would he shut it off? Alright, so let's go over here. Get these gapped out a little bit. That way we can get the auger wagon in there. That should work. We'll go get this dude emptied out. Alright, here we go. Go ahead and get this pipe out. Move on. Put all this in the Mac. And I guess we might move these combines right over there. I think that's wheat too, and I think it's ready maybe. After we get this emptied out. I think we should be good on storage capacity. This truck should hold all the rest of what we've got, I hope. And then we'll go over here to hopefully we can get all this dumped off of this truck without any real issues. I have to figure out what the deal is with the auger wagon. I don't know. I've never tried to empty them, so I don't know. So we're probably gonna have to come back. I don't think this is gonna hold all this because we still got like 6,000 left. And I just don't think we're going to be able to get it all in this truck. I think this truck's going to be full. Yeah, we'll get just a little bit more in there. I don't know. I don't think we're going to get it all. Let's go run over here. See if we can. I don't think we can get all the rest of that stuck in this truck, but we're going to try. It's worth a shot. Here we go. There we go. Alrighty. So, let's see. He's done. Let's go over here. Let's go run this one over here. Let's just take off and... Truck's right there. Let's run over here. I got these. These should both be wheat over here. These two fields over here. So, we'll just go ahead and get them picking too. Get that done. That way, I think that might be sunflower or something. I'm not sure what that is over there. I pretty much got rid of everything that wasn't corn or soybean, but some of it I left because it was already ready to go. So, I'm not sure. We'll try to get everything on this side of tracks done. And then that way, we can get on before we get to the other side of the tracks, that is, anyway. So let's go ahead and we'll leave that strip alone. Let's go ahead and get this one done because it's going to cause an issue right here. Because of the highway, probably. There's plenty of room on the end, so shouldn't have much trouble there. This is a much smaller field. Oops, I missed a spot. Yep, I missed that one too. That's okay. Not too worried about it. The, I don't know what we'll wind up making, but we should make quite a bit off this harvest. I mean, it cost me 9.6 million or so. 9.6 million dollars is what we pretty much got invested in this map and this build and equipment. So hopefully we make a pretty good amount of money because we don't really need any money. We'll just go ahead and hire him out. Just run over here. So we don't really need any money because we're good. Everything's full. Seeds are good. But the whole goal is, you know, I forgot about that thing. Yeah, I would have never found it. I wondered where it was at. So, no, why would he stop? Oh, well. But anyway, let's get our 9600 over there, get it going too. We'll get that little field taken care of. We'll have a full semi. This auger wagon is gonna be full, but that's okay. We'll run over here. Both these combines are gonna be full, but that's pretty much gonna be it because we're gonna have to deal with trying to get some stuff emptied out. So using that auger over there is the first time that I've ever used that auger. So I don't know if it's going to cause any issues. That's the AGI pack, and I've never used it. It's my first time. This is actually a pretty little field here, so I may just put this one in this field and let him get started here. So that's not a very big field. This isn't really either, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and get him hired out. I don't know what this dude's problem is, so we'll figure out, see what his deal is. Yeah, he ain't full, so not real sure what happened. It will be, though. It won't make it all the way down. It won't make it all the way down before he's full again. So let's go ahead and get this set up and get him going. He's going. We'll run over here and get this 8960 again and dump it out. That should fill the Mac, and then we'll run this dude over there. And then we're pretty much done till we get the Mac empty. so we'll do that. Let's get this emptied the rest of the way in our truck. Let's get the Mack over. Let's get this over there and empty the combine since we're already full again. And then we'll try to get this Mack emptied out into our bin there and see how that's going to work out for us. Oh, oops. So I don't think we're even going to get the combine empty. We might get the one empty. We won't be able to do anything with the other combine, and we're kind of going to be at a standstill here just shortly. So we're going to be back as soon as we get. Yeah, see, we're going to be already pretty much full by the time we get this one combine empty. So not good, really. But I mean, maybe it is good because that means we've got a really good harvest. We've got a lot of grain, and we're gonna have a good harvest. So I guess it is good in a sense. He's full too, or he will be. But this isn't a very big field, so maybe if I can get him emptied out, he'll finish this field. He's not going to be able to finish that field because that's going to take probably a whole nother empty out, I would say. I might be able to get a little bit of grain off of him, that way he can keep going. So here's that. I think those gravity wagons. Where are you at? There it is. Alright, let's go get this dumped out. So 75,600 liters is what we got off of this field. Well, more than that because we still had some trailers. So right around 80,000. So let's get over here and get this dumped off if we're gonna need it. And then we're gonna go back over here because our auger wagon's gonna be full. So we're gonna have to go get that emptied out. So it's a good day. Seems like we're a little bit busy. But we'll make it. Let's get this dumped off. We're gonna get our trucks emptied out, or get our auger wagon emptied out. We got our combines emptied out. Gonna keep us pretty busy. I didn't think we'd be this busy though. I don't know. Let's see. I haven't, like I said, I don't know how this is gonna work out. So let's see if we can get swung in here. I don't know how crazy sensitive that trigger's gonna be. Hopefully not like super crazy. Because if it is, it's gonna make it really, really, really hard to get these unloaded. Yeah, that's actually going to be a little bit tough. They really can't even get close enough. So I'm going to have to get in this tractor, I do believe. And then we're going to fold. Let's get this pushed all the way in. And then I will run over here. And let's just make a swing. We'll just swing around again. And let's try to get really close to the tractor. Then that way we can move. We can move the auger and move it around and then get this trailer emptied out. Alright, so let's see. Get in here real close if we can. Probably about as close as you're gonna get. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's just go ahead and run that forward. Let's back up. Well, I don't know. I'm not really sure. This is gonna be a super pain in the rear end, I think. I don't know. Okay, well, he's full. He's not full. We'll go ahead and get him started. That combine over there is done, which is great. Let's go over here and let's get probably about 8,000 off of him, and then he can make a couple more passes. I don't know why that auger is so super picky. That's just kind of silly. I don't think the base game ones are that picky. So all right, so we'll go over and get this dumped out. Hopefully we can get him finished. And then we're gonna figure this out. I don't know. I'll try to figure out why I can't get all this other stuff emptied out, or what we're gonna have to do to get it emptied out. So definitely gonna be an issue. I don't know if I just don't have it close enough. Maybe I don't have it close enough. That's just fine. Yeah, here we go. Well, we'll get in here. We'll have to get this semi out of the way, and then that way we can get this dumped out. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll have to run. Maybe we'll have to do. I don't know. I have an idea. Maybe we can do this. So let's get the Mac out of the way for now. And we'll swing it around over here. Let's put that there. And can I think one of these I can drive. I think maybe this one I can drive. I think this is meant more for unloading your augers. But we'll get this one moved over here. So let's get this moved over here and see what we can do. See if we can get this taken care of. This might work, maybe. And that way we can actually drive that underneath of the truck, maybe. Did we turn this on? Or is it just on? Maybe it's just on. Okay, so there's that. Let's get in here and move this. Be quiet, dog. Let's see. We will move. How about that? That'll work right there. Then we can just move the tractor. Oops, I messed it up. There, that's working. Let's get in the tractor. We'll back it up. Get it moved around like that. Let's see what we can get going on. There, we can get this emptied out. Maybe this will work for the truck. I can steer this underneath the truck. So that might work, maybe. I don't know. But we'll try it. But it's going. It's got something going on now. We're going in more of a positive direction. We'll just have to resituate the auger. Alright, let's get this thing out of the way. I know we got a combine full, but right now our main problem, our project is trying to get this semi empty. And then maybe we'll be able to get those auger wagons empty too. So let's get this thing. Yeah, I don't know. We're still probably going to have to do some weird maneuvering type stuff. So I don't know. Let's try this. Will this work? Let's see. Let's get in this thing. I think we're probably too close now. Will that work? I don't know if I can swing that over far enough. So let's get him moved over. Again, let's see if we can get this thing backed up a little bit more. Moved over so a little bit more. Let's see what that's going to do for us. So that should put us right close. What's that going to do for us? Is that going to work? Nope, not gonna work. That's unfortunate. Why won't you work? So if you get that right underneath of it, though, that should work. Why wouldn't that work? Let's see if it's going to allow us to. Wow, that's like super picky. Okay. So let's just move this up a little bit more. And then we'll just have to make another round. We'll just swing around again and try this one more time. Cut that distance in half, maybe. I've got a racetrack going over here. But hey, we can get this going. Maybe this will work out. So maybe not getting the double trailers like I thought. Getting it like this was the better idea. Maybe I should just got the one trailer, but I don't know. I just thought it'd be more handy, and it held more. So okay, well these work. That's kind of like splitting the difference. So let's try this again. Back in our auger. Probably too close now. That would be just my luck. Is it gonna let us do that? No, it is not. How about now? Nope. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that should work right there. Is that dump? And that pretty much dumps right on that. So that should all be good. Shouldn't be any issues here. We'll move that over. Alright, maybe we got something going. We do. Boom, right there. Finally. Finally, we can dump some wheat. Alright, now we're filling our wheat bin up with the first bit of grain. Fantastic. So if you parked your truck just right, you could probably do it. If I maybe set my auger up, the big auger up differently, you could probably swing your truck in there, but I'm having issues, so we come up with this little system here, which I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's working right now. So let's get this thing. We'll go ahead and raise this up a little bit. That way I can drive over top of the tractor. Go ahead and resituate. See if this is going to work out for us right here. We'll pull in here like this. This is as far as I can get it in there. And then we'll just set that back down. That should be lined up pretty darn close. Is that still dumping in our auger? I don't know if that's going to work. We'll try it. Nope. Not going to work. Let's see if... Will that work? Why won't that work? That don't make no sense. It's lined up. Come on. Oh, did it dump the whole trailer out? No, it didn't. Well, maybe you gotta... Shouldn't have to do that. Oh, that's crazy. I'm really struggling here with this. Shouldn't be that big a deal. No, it won't let me dump it out. On the right trailer, at least. Yeah, I'm on the right trailer. Alright, well, that's aggravating there. I don't know. So we're going back to the field. Because I don't know. We'll figure that out. I'll have to come up with a better system than that. Shouldn't have this much trouble using an auger. I mean, you normally would just pull in close and swing the auger underneath of it, but it's a little bit more complicated in here. Maybe I just need to work on my setup a little bit better. My setup technique for it just a little bit better. Anyway, we'll just have to work on that, I guess. So we'll get this combine emptied out. We'll check on our other combine. We get this one emptied out. He should be able to finish this field, and that's going to take care of our wheat. I think that is maybe, I don't know what that is. That might be soybean or sorghum. I think that's soybean. I do have. Oops. Messed that all up. I do have a field that has cotton in it, and I think I have one that has grass in it. I just didn't get them tilled in. We're not going to pick it. We're probably just going to plow them, and then we will replant. But everything else on the other side of the tracks that we took care of, all the bigger fields are all they're all in soybean, and we tilled or plowed most of the field sections together, so they're all just big fields instead of a bunch of little fields. I'm pretty sure that's what, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we wound up doing. So hopefully he can figure this out, 'cause I just messed him up and I hit him and got him all messed around. Yeah, it looks like he's going to do just fine. So we'll go over here and we'll get this one emptied out. Just have to figure out something with the grain issue. Or something that works better. I'm having like a super hard time doing that. But alright, well anyway, we got our harvest going, so we're doing good. We got two more fields picked. That one over harvested. That one over there is gonna be about done just shortly. So I mean we're making progress. We're just having problems with putting all our grain in the bins. Getting it out of the bins shouldn't be that hard. It's actually quite easy. I don't know why we're having such trouble getting it in there. I've never used these augers. These are the AGI. It's part of the AGI pack. I've never used the AGI bins either. Doesn't seem to be any problem with that. The augers, like I say, are new. So we might end up with maybe a conveyor instead, because you don't have to be as close with them. So we might do that. I'm not really sure. We're going to have to do something. That's just crazy having to put all that stuff on there like that to try to get it emptied out. So we'll go back over here. Let's go back over here and hit him one more time. And we'll get him emptied out. Hopefully he can get done. Looks like he might. Just maybe. We've got enough room for about 4,000 liters. About 3,500. So he gets going. He gets turned and gets going down the line here. He might get done. He might not. But either way, we've got enough to keep him going. We got enough room that he can finish this for sure. So we'll do that once he gets going here. Well, all right then. So that's got soybean. I don't know what that is over there. All right, well, we're full. We'll go over and check this out. For some reason, he's picking my soybeans too, but, well, whatever. He gets that done. We'll pull over here. Let's go see. I'm just curious. Let's see what's in this field. Check it out. I don't know what's in here. I don't remember planting anything in here. And maybe that's it, because I didn't. It's got sugar beet in it. Okay, so yeah, I never did anything with it. So that field's still full. Or that field still needs to be done. I've got a couple across the railroad tracks that need to be done. So, doing good progress though. So every field that we own on this side, other than these two fields right here, we're only going to pick that one. This sugar beet one, we're just going to rip it in. I'm not mess with it, because there's no old school harvesters that I know of. Order. Yeah, so tracks, it's got cotton in it, I think, and then grass, and we'll use that giant plow over there to get that taken care of. So, and maybe we can get this issue figured out here, because as you see, we got quite a bit of grain needs to go in a bin for storage for right now. And probably what we'll do is we will probably harvest everything in the map and then maybe see what kind of money we make off a full harvest. But right here, we're going to leave it right here. This is going to be the episode 5 and 6 done. We'll come back with some new episodes after we get all this issue maybe figured out and get some other stuff ready to go. Move across the tracks and start picking over there. So, I hope everybody enjoyed it. We got a little bit of work done. It's pretty fun. It's been a little bit since I played this, so definitely fun to come back in here. Thanks for watching.